What's up, guys? Welcome back to Transcending Waves Crypto, bringing you another market update for the day. Following up here on Bitcoin, here on the daily chart, you can see that Bitcoin had been in this range since March of this year. From March and from May of this year. So the low it made in March was 57,472. Then the low it made here in May 1st, was 56,500. So Bitcoin had been in this range for most of the year. And once it made this low here in May, which we identified through bullish diversions here on the daily, on the RSI and MACD indicators, Bitcoin played out a move from the bottom of this range to the top of the range at about 70,000. And unfortunately, Bitcoin was unable to break out of the range. And so it ended up pulling back all the way back down to the bottom of the range and then some. So Bitcoin has been correcting ever since June 7th. So over a month now. And the low it made was at 53,500. And that kind of correlates to this price action here on the daily when it was ranging from 53,000 to about 50,000. So on July 5th, Bitcoin wicked down and retested that area. And so far, it had a big bounce back up to this zone here, marking the bottom of the range. And so far, the past couple daily candles have been closing in or above the range, and we're currently above the range. And we're also below the 200 simple moving average, this white EMA, this white simple moving average over here. So this could be a possible area for Bitcoin bottoming out. And these are definitely great dollar cost averaging opportunities, not financial advice, but these are the lowest prices Bitcoin has been at for almost the whole year. So definitely better to be buying low than up in the top. So here Bitcoin is at the bottom of the range, currently holding this zone as support. So definitely a good dollar cost averaging zone. And this could potentially end up being the low. So we'll have to monitor this on the daily and see how things play out. Another thing to keep an eye on is the weekly chart, where you can see on the weekly chart, the price action is currently below the 9 and 21 exponential moving averages. So the 9 is the red, yellow is 21. And down here is the 55 EMA, this green line EMA over here, which is all the way down at 50,000. So 50,000, if Bitcoin were to have one more push down, it wouldn't be out of the cards. And I think if Bitcoin did have one more leg down to this 55 EMA, that would be another great potential low and dollar cost averaging opportunity. But you can see on the weekly that it's also at the bottom of this Bollinger Band indicator here. So we'll have to follow up and just see how things play out. But to make things simple, I think dollar cost averaging anywhere between 50,000, 60,000, anywhere in this range is fair game to be reaccumulating before the price action reverses and continues on to new all-time highs. And for context, this is the same type of price action Bitcoin did a year ago in 2023, when it was ranging from about 24,000 to 30,000. You can see it was basically in that range from March of 23 to all the way until October. So these kind of things are normal. It would have been nice for Bitcoin to break out here, but instead it's just playing out more in this range and allowing more time to reaccumulate before things are ready to move back up to, things back up to the upside. And so we'll just have to follow up on price action and see how things are looking. But anything from here to 50,000 is all great dollar cost averaging opportunities. But at the moment, things playing out on the daily could be a potential low as well, since the last couple of daily candles have been closing above or within this zone here at the bottom of the range. And for the indicators, the RSI is showing some bullish divergence as well here on the MACD, as well as the RSI from this point to this point, since price made a lower low, but the RSI made a higher low, and the MACD also made a higher low compared to this point. So we'll have to monitor this and see if this daily divergence ends up being the the sign of the low being in. So we'll be sure to follow up in the next video and see how things are playing out. But I think we'll go ahead and leave it there for the day. I really appreciate you guys. Thanks so much for your support. We'll be back in the next video and see how things are playing out. But go ahead, like and subscribe. Leave a comment below. Let me know where do you see things bottoming out here for Bitcoin. So yeah, thanks again, and I'll see you guys in the next one.